Hello friends, and welcome back. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin and welcome to my channel. We're going to jump right into the video today. I'm going to light a candle to get us started. I definitely have to fill up my cake stand with something yummy today, and I'm finally getting around to decorating this coffee bar area for summer. I know a lot of you have been looking for that video, and finally today is the day. This is an early Saturday morning. We have our grandson JD's birthday party this afternoon at 3, so I'm up early to get everything done and get prepared for the birthday party. However, I first need to stop and get some coffee in me before I can get anything done. So before I dismantle this spring coffee bar, I'm going to make a quick cup of coffee. I've so enjoyed these spring coffee cups that I've got from TJ Maxx. I'm a little sad to put them away for the season. However, wait till you see my summer coffee mugs. They are just as pretty. Okay, so are you like me? There is just something about a gorgeous coffee cup that makes my coffee taste so much better. For about the last 6 weeks, I've really tried to get pretty serious about my health. I hired a personal trainer. I've been trying to incorporate some intermittent fasting into my life and try to stop eating supper either at 5 at night or 7 at night and not eat again till 11 the next day. So during the week, I mainly just have black coffee, which kills me, but I try to suffer through it during the week. And then on Saturdays and Sundays, finally, yippee, I get to have some sugar, and I like to put whipping cream in my coffee. This is just my most favorite cup of coffee, is some sugar and some heavy whipping cream. Every now and then I'll use Splenda instead of sugar, but since I've been trying to fast during the week and just do black coffee, this first cup of coffee today, guys, is going to taste so good because I have not had sugar in my coffee in like the last 5 days. Okay, so here's cheers to a great cup of coffee, and let's get going. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, guys, I posted a video, I think it was 2 weeks ago, where I decorated these open shelving for summer, and I added some of my favorite Pioneer Woman pieces. And in that video, I love it when you guys make suggestions to me or comments and things that I can't see in decorating video that maybe you guys can see. I had so many friends say, Robin, you've got the solid green canister there, and then if you can see the top shelf, I've got that solid green picture, and they were like, why don't you change that out so that you could have, you know, green on the left, green on the right, and then more of a flower print on the left, and then more of a flower print on the top right to kind of balance that out. So I thought, what a great idea. I didn't see that in the first video, but once it was brought to my attention, I thought, yes, that is so true. That would make it look so much better and help it to kind of flow just a little bit better. So I'm going to stop for a second and change that out. And for all you friends out there that mentioned that to me, thank you, thank you, thank you, because since you've said it, I've been staring at these open shelving thinking I've got to rearrange that, and finally I got it done. Okay, so let's move back over to our coffee bar, and not only will I work on the coffee bar today, I'm also going to work on a couple of more areas here in the kitchen. Here to the left of the stove, I'm going to work on the little corner, and then my little cutting board area right to the left of the sink. I need to fill up my soap dispenser that's right there by the sink, but we just have a couple more areas beside the coffee bar that we're going to do. But today, my main focal point, my main mission is to get this coffee bar decorated for summer. Now, what I've done is, like I said earlier, I took my Pioneer Woman pieces and added them to the open shelves, and then I'm going to take the rest of my favorite pieces and add those here to the coffee bar. Last year I did a Pioneer Woman coffee bar and everyone really loved it, and so I'm going to try to incorporate that and do that again this year. Now that everything's removed from the coffee bar area, I'm just going to wet a rag and get everything wiped down. Today I'm using the Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose cleaner in the pear scent. If you've not tried pear before, you must try it. Now, I have not actually bought from Grove in about a year, so this cleaner I've had for quite some time. I'm just now using it because I've had to use up all my other products, but I'm not sure if you can get the pear scent at Target or not. Other fragrances I've gotten from Target, but you might have to get this certain scent from actually Grove Collaborative. Okay, so all we're going to do here is just pretty much get all the decor removed and then wipe down the countertops. You guys, you made me so happy last week when I posted my whole house clean with me video. I have not done just a cleaning video in quite some time because, like I've said before, YouTube really wants me to just do decorating videos, which I love. Don't get me wrong, I love decorating videos. However, every now and then I just want to do a cleaning video for you guys, and because so many of you had mentioned that you really enjoy cleaning videos also, I believe I'm going to start doing some more Sunday reset videos. So let me know in the comment section if that is something that you think I should start doing. Maybe every other video will be a Sunday reset. Just a thought, something I'm going to play around with, but I did want to bring it to you guys' attention. Okay, now that we finally have all of our decor off the countertops and all of our surfaces good and wiped down, I'm going to take a second and refill this lemon hand soap dispenser. I thought I had some pear hand soap left over, but I didn't, so I think this is just a mint hand soap that I'm going to refill this dispenser in. I think this dispenser is really pretty. It's got some lemons on it, and it's perfect for summer, so I'm just going to refill it and leave it here by the sink. Okay, now let me show you a couple of things, guys, I'm going to be decorating with today. First are these precious little lamps that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. Aren't they adorable? I waited till they were half off, so I got each of them for about $15, and I cannot wait to use them. Now, these are 2 trays that I picked up from Walmart I think this is my 3rd summer to use them. They were in their outdoor collection. I got the square one and I got the round one, because I really think a round basket, you'll see just in a second, anything that I'm going to decorate here in this corner, I like it to be round for my base. And then I believe a square tray works better here by the coffee pot. So we'll be using these 2 trays to decorate with today. So let's get started. First, I'm going to use one of my favorite items that I picked up. I believe I got this last year. It was a pretty good investment. I think they're about $30, but it's a K-cup holder, and I just love it. That little diamond handle, or that little diamond pull that's on there, so reminds me of my Granny Horton and my Granny Yates's home. They lived in really older homes with those little, the doorknobs are like the little diamonds. If you've been around for a while, that back part of the coffee bar area on the backsplash back there, I really like to have like a little banner or something hanging there. And if you saw my summer decor haul about, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks ago, I picked this sweet little banner up from Amazon. It's absolutely adorable. These little teacups and little tea saucers are just so sweet. No, I'm sorry, the teacups and then the tea pitchers. There's all different designs. I actually got 2 of these banners because I think I might put one on my hutch. I'm not sure. Some of you will like this banner, some of you will not, but I think it adds such a sweet touch to the backsplash here behind the coffee bar. Okay, so we're going to start with one of my lamps. I always love having a lamp here at the coffee bar. In the mornings I get up pretty early, so instead of turning all of the overhead lights on, I just turn the little lamp on. It's so cozy. It gives me just enough light to make my first cup of coffee in the morning. I'm going to add this sweet little decor ladder that I picked off of Amazon. I think it adds a great little black touch here to the coffee bar. And I'm just going to continue to use these little sage green dish towels that I've been using all spring. I may run into Walmart this week and pick up some new Pioneer Woman dish towels. My old ones are kind of dingy, a little stained, so I didn't want to use them today, but these sage green ones will work just fine. And of course I'm going to add just a little touch of greenery. Okay, since my coffee cup holder will not fit inside the basket, I'm just going to add a little stand for some height and add it right here. And I love the way it's got that little diamond on the top of it to match the pull that's on the K-cup holder. And here are my cups for the summertime. These gorgeous teal colored Pioneer Woman coffee cups are just absolutely gorgeous. And y'all, all the items that you see today from the Pioneer Woman collection came from Walmart. Now, if you see some things here that you can't find in your store, go to walmart.com. I've got so many of these items online. They do offer so much more online at Walmart. Okay, now I'm going to work in my Pioneer Woman canisters. There's 3 of these. They come in a set. The bigger one you'll see here in a minute that holds my utensils. But these 2 I'm going to use here at the coffee bar. I've mentioned that I've been trying to fast, and when I eat or when I stop eating supper around 5, around 7:30, I get a little antsy, want a little snack, and this brand of Sleepy Time tea is absolutely so tasteful. So I usually have a cup of tea about 7:30 to help me while I don't eat food before I go to bed. So I'm going to use one of these canisters for my tea bags, and then the other canister, of course, I'm going to use for some snacks. How many of you love the snack section at TJ Maxx? I do. They have the best things, such a wide variety of so much stuff. And every time I go in there to shop, I always pick me up some type of goodie over in their snack section. And I'm all about some dark chocolate and coconut, and that's what these little candies are today. And y'all, I almost took this little clip out because I have to practically tear up this box to get them out. Oh my goodness. It was so hard to open, so I have completely destroyed this box trying to get these candies out, but by gosh, I was going to get them out. Okay, so we're going to fill this up real quickly with some candy, and that will complete kind of my canister set. I'll have one with some tea for my fasting and one for some snacks when I'm not fasting. Okay, now I'm going to add back in my cream and sugar little set that I got from Hobby Lobby. I think I got it last year during the summertime. The sage goes really well in my kitchen. And one of my favorite items in my Pioneer Woman collection is this sweet little, sweeter than tea little, I believe it's designed to put your used tea bag in it once you've steeped your tea. But today's purposes, I'm going to use it just to hold my Splenda packets. And here is my beautiful little vintage coffee mug is what I'm going to call it. I got these about 6 weeks ago, guys, and I'm just now showing them to y'all. But they're like a little coffee mug, but they're also, I use them for my overnight oats. They have like a little, you see the little bamboo top on them with a little spoon. You can fix up your overnight oats, pour them in there, put them in the refrigerator. They're perfect for to kind of portion out your overnight oats. They're just beautiful. This Bloom Green and Superfoods. I'm going to put this inside one of the little vintage coffee mugs because I use this every morning. Like I said, I've been trying to really get my health together, and this really helps me to add in my vegetables and just nutrients that I'm not getting throughout the day because I'm not the best eater when it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables. And this stuff is delicious. I follow one of the intermittent fasting YouTube channels, and this is what they recommend. And so every morning before I have my coffee, I try to drink a whole bottle of water, and then I try to have a little scoop of these greens. You put it like in an 8-ounce glass of water. So I've been trying to do that every morning. So I think it's going to be really pretty instead of having that little plastic container there to put them in my little vintage mug here by the coffee pot. And then each mug came with like a little spoon. There was 4 mugs, so I'll just place those little spoons here in my little creamer. I really wanted to work back in my little coffee sign, so I'm going to place it right here in this little corner. Isn't it so sweet? It says our little coffee bar open 24/7. So I'm just going to kind of nestle that in right there in that little section that was kind of empty, and I think that just really completes this coffee bar area. Now we're going to add a few more things in just a second, but let's go ahead and move over to the corner, and let's get this little corner section decorated real quickly. Okay, so we're going to start by using my second lamp. I'm so excited to use a lamp over here in this corner. I've actually never had a lamp over in this little section of the kitchen on top of the counters because there's no plug. I mean, there's a plug kind of where the coffee pot is, but if I had a lamp here and I ran that cord around there, there's really no way to cover up that cord, and I did not think that was going to look pretty. So I have really not ever had a little lamp here. However, since I've discovered those rechargeable light bulbs, I have been putting lamps in places that I've never had one before, and I'm so excited. So in a second, I'll show you how those rechargeable light bulbs will work in this little lamp. But in the time being, I'm going to use my little coffee pot to hold some of my wooden spoons. I love that it's also got the little diamond on it at the top of it, like the little diamond pull on the K-cup holder, and the little diamond on the top of the coffee cup holder. So I love that little accent. It's so, so pretty. Some of these wooden spoons, guys, that are in here were my Granny Hortons, and to kind of spruce it up a little bit, I went ahead and added a Pioneer Woman spatula to this set also. I'll just put back my plant. It doesn't do as good over here as I'd like it to because it doesn't get too much sun, but it is getting a new little leaf on it. I'm so excited. I've been putting it in the kitchen window for a couple of hours a day when the sun is out. So if you have a plant that doesn't get much light, just pull it out, put it in the window for a couple hours, and I promise it'll thank you for it. Okay, so we're just going to complete it with my little antique little white measuring cup that I picked up at an antique store. I say it's antique, it could be new, but I bought it at an antique store and I just love it. And I'm just going to place these wooden spoons in there, and that should complete my little vignette over here in the corner. Okay, I'm going to change it up right here to the left of the stove. I usually have that cutting board here that's kind of a staple right here to the left of the oven. But today I wanted to go ahead and display my little Lazy Susan Pioneer Woman that my daughter-in-law gave me. God, I think I've had it like for 4 years now. There's also a little small one that goes with it, but I'm not using that one today. It's perfect to hold my utensil holder, which that is the canister. That's the third canister in that little canister set. It holds my oils and it holds my salt and pepper shakers and my little timer. I think it's just adorable. So friends, do I have a Pioneer Woman collection or what? I've been collecting this for probably 4 years now since I've started my YouTube channel. It's just something about that floral print just draws me to it. Now I'm going to include these beautiful floral napkins that I picked up from TJ Maxx and these great little vanilla macaroons. Oh my goodness, they were so delicious. They're already all gone. And yes, this might be a little bit more excessive than some people would like. However, I just love it when I'm doing my coffee bar for summer, really for any occasion. I just like to really make it extra fancy and extra fun. So I'm just going to take a little plate and add these little macarons here. And I'll leave these not Pioneer Woman, Lordy. And I'll leave these flower print napkins here at the coffee bar. Just an extra little touch to make it a little extra fancy. Okay, now let's take a second and let's fill up my cake holder with something yummy. If you've been around here for some time, you know that I love having this cake stand on my bar full of some type of yummy treat. When you walk in my front door of my house, the first thing you see is my kitchen, and usually people just walk straight to the bar and sit down. So I love having something in that cake stand for any type of snack throughout the day when friends or family comes over. So Dirk had gone to Sam's this morning and he was so sweet to bring me something home, so I wouldn't have to cook something to go in my cake stand. And so he brought these cream cheese cinnamon roll cupcakes. And oh my goodness, if you'll heat them up in the microwave for like 30 seconds, they are scrumptious. So if you're a big Sam's shopper like I am and you run across these in the bakery department, you must grab them. They are a perfect snack or breakfast or midnight snack. They're just delicious. And not only were they tasty, just look how pretty they are in this cake stand. Okay, one more area that I like to change out, and this is this mirror in my hallway. This is my spring wreath that's pretty neutral, and I want to change it out and add just a little pop of color here in the hallway. I believe this wreath came from Kirkland's. It's a few years old. I love the lavender in it, the spring flowers. It's a perfect summer wreath. I feel like my kitchen is not clean unless I wipe down my bar, so I'm going to stop for a second, wipe down my bar, and then we're going to call it a day. I certainly hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope seeing me decorate different areas in my kitchen gives you some type of ideas for your kitchen. If you're a Pioneer Woman fan like I am, I hope I showed you some products that you don't have that maybe you're interested in, and you might add some things to your collection. Don't forget, most of this stuff comes from Walmart.com. I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. If you're still here, thank you so much. I have so many new friends, and I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you, thank you, thank you. You so bless me every week by coming back and watching my videos, leaving me great comments, always so kind, always so sweet to me. I appreciate you greatly. And I guess that's it for today, guys. Again, thanks for spending some of your precious, precious time with me, and I'll see you next week. Bye.